Are there specific supplements that work better for women in their 50s compared to younger women? Well, I will say that many women that I talk to have turned to hormone replacement therapy. I, for many reasons, do not recommend that you jack with your hormones. If your hormones are fluctuating more than what would be considered normal for a postmenopausal woman, then there is some toxicity that's interfering with the process. So if you're cycling still and you're, not menopausal, then, if your cycle is abnormal, and that means that you're pretty right on with 28 days and your cycle's really regular, then you've got a hormone disruption even prior to menopause, and you definitely do not want to be turning to hormone replacement therapy before you even get to that point. It can create all sorts of side effects. And so one of the things that's really important for women of any age to consider is that their adrenals are what is actually managing the hormone balance. And so we have reproductive organs that are highly involved in this when we're cycling, but as we age and that system starts shutting down, it becomes even more of a burden on the adrenals to kind of pick up the slack in the hormone production. And so if you are going into menopause with adrenal fatigue, then you can expect a pretty bumpy ride hormone wise. And supplementing with hormones is not the answer. The answer is to deal with the stress and the toxicity that is creating the adrenal fatigue in the first place. And this typically cannot be solved by just supplementing with things that are known to help the adrenals. You will most likely need to take additional action, and that includes a targeted detox that addresses whatever toxicity has built up in your body and that is causing the additional stress. Many of us find that, we know we're leading a pretty stressful life, but even when we practice stress reduction techniques and we feel kind of relaxed, that feeling of being stressed and anxious returns fairly quickly. And that's a clear sign that you've got a toxic buildup. Because if you practice stress relief and you feel like it's working and you've accomplished something,